So I am going to try to attempt to fix the butterfly cut that I did. I did the Mondo butterfly cut, but I think it's super lopsided because I have a side part and I did it with the instructions for the center part. So I have this big chunk of short hair on this side, not on this side. So I am going to get creative and try and redo it for a side part. So I guess we have to start by finding the crown of your head. My understanding is you start at the top and then you go down to the top of your ears and pull it forward on both sides. And let's see here. So I think that's pretty much the same as the standard butterfly cut. But what I'm going to attempt to do is move it over to the side where my part is. So once I get all of this up here, what I did the first time was I put it in the center, which is what all the tutorials I saw were showing. So I'm going to move it a little bit over to the right here because I wear a side part. Apparently when you are over a certain age, you tend to wear a side part. I don't know. I tried the center part and it just doesn't work for me. So I'm going to stick with my side part and I am going to pull in this front part above my eye where my side part is and see what happens if I cut it this way. So I have my handy shears and you can even see right here where it's like cut at a diagonal. That's from that center part butterfly cut. So it's pretty obvious that I've moved it. So I'll just prove, and I did this like a couple months ago, so I'm going to take a little bit more off this time. I think I'm just going to take about an inch off. Okay, that's not a very straight cut. I have some really crappy scissors. Let's see here. Let's try and make it a little bit, maybe I just have too much hair in here. These are my sewing scissors because I don't have any hair cutting scissors. It's really not getting any better. All right, let's try this again. Is it any straighter? Ugh. Okay. It's not terrible. I still think it's a little too angled and I missed a piece, so. And I have to cut above my hair because it's the only way I can keep it in line. Okay, that's a little bit straighter. It's still, still. I hope nobody's like seeing how bad my cutting is, but you get the idea. I'm just trying to straighten this up here. Okay, I'm going to cut on the bottom because apparently you can't cut on the top like that and make it work. Just make a big mess on the ground here. Okay, so I'm straightening it out. That's pretty good. And then I'm going to do the little thinning thing that he does when you go back in. I guess it doesn't really matter if it's super straight because it's all going to fall in different areas, right? So who cares? Okay. So I did a little bit of chopping through there, got it right around my chin level, which is what I did last time, and it was a good length for me. So now I have to do the back, and I think I'm going to keep the back in the center because that hair basically just falls straight down. So there's really no need to do the back on the side. And so again, you pull it up, straight up. I think you put like a right up on the top of your crown to get it all the way up and nice and smooth. All right, so let's see here. Did I get it all in there? I think I did. Okay, so it's basically, this one is centered on the top, and I'm going to pull it forward. I think then again you can see like all this weird wispy stuff. I think that's because last time I don't know, I didn't pull, well obviously I didn't pull it in all correctly, but I think it might be from one of those side things I did. So I don't want to take too much length off the back, so I'm actually just going to cut these wispies off for the most part. How does that look? I can't see. Well, that worked a lot better. That's not as much hair. It's a little bit. I guess I should do. Okay. All right. And oops, there's a piece there. And then I'm going to go back in and do that thinning thing that he does. Kind of chopping some hair so it's not all one line. Okay, so now let's see how this turned out. I'll probably have to style it, but you can kind of get the gist of it. All right. Hey, it's even. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It worked. I was kind of thinking it was not going to work, but it's actually pretty darn good. I might even take more off the bottom, because it is kind of longer layers, but that's an easy fix. You basically just go back in and do that back ponytail. But I'm happy because now I have even sides, short on both sides, not just one short chunk on the other. So yay, it worked. I'll show you next time I do another experiment on my hair.